Hey, what is up YouTube? This is a video on my airhogs hyperactives. Now, you may notice a couple things. The roll bar is gone, and also have much bigger tires. We'll get to that in a second. Basically, if you're wondering how I did that, let's see where I put that. This is what I used. The Halo, what is it, Gremlin, I think. I had it set up on my shelf. So we decided to put the tires on. And they are a bit smaller than the rims themselves, so once you put them on, they're going to stay on. Now, if you're wondering how I did this, first you got to take a look at the stock tires. They have very little tread on them, and they're very thin. They're just much thinner than the other ones, so you don't get a lot of traction. They're so small, the wheels are spinning so fast, they're just not hooking up right. No, I put the wheels on. There's a reason these wheels have benefits. One, they have a much better tread pattern on them. Big lugs and stuff on the side to really help. What's great about these is if you're, let's say, doing a lot of stuff, they'll have a lot of traction on the side, because that's the problem I was noticing, because we like to race on sand and dirt, and the stock tires do have tiny little things on the side that are just not going to provide a lot of, traction. So yes, these will go a bit slower, so I'm trying to get a bit smaller wheels, like, cut these out a bit more, because there's this little thing right, yeah, you can see it. Those little bars on top, cut those out, and get the tire a bit smaller, and then just glue it back on. Because right now the tires are a bit too big, but there's a bit added benefit to this. Tons of ground clearance. That right there is like, hold on, let me get this. That right there is like the amount of whoops, sorry. There's the amount of ground clearance you're going to get out of it. As you can see, there's tons. So you're going to be able to really bash with this thing. Now, there's a couple things that you have to do with the body. First, you do have to trim it. As you can see, we do have ours trimmed. Now, anyways, onto the whole specs of this. It costs about $50. And its top speed, it says it's 20, but as other people have noticed, you can go to rcmania.com. It does about 12 to 13. These bigger tires on does 10 to 8, but it's good. Anyways, radio compass. Once again, it's made by airhogs. Couple things about this controller. One thing I like to point out: batteries. They last a long time on this controller. Like, see, the first week I was using it non-stop, charging it and just using the hell out of it. Batteries lasted me about about 2 months, month and a half, before I was like, I'm gonna replace them. Now, has pistol grip style, like hobby grade. Notice there's no huge antenna, because it runs on a 2.4 gigahertz frequency. So it's nice if your friends are running their little 27 megahertz, you can just drive around and not have to worry about it. Now, one thing this does, that is charged. When you plug it in, that red light that you saw will blink. You have to wait until both the red and the green are blinking, and then it's like, it's charged, good to go. And the other one, turn the controller on. They'll be blinking if the controller and all that aren't all hooked together. And this right here, you can see, is not just some fancy feature. This, flip it to the setting closest to you, and I don't really change this how that. You can go from slow all the way to fast. Now it does have proportional throttle control, so you can go a little bit more, and then full gun. And this is brake and then reverse, but when you hit this, it stops and then goes back. I'm not entirely sure why. Anyways, plug straight in the controller, right to here. You've probably seen it connects to that little, oh, so sorry about that. Right there, connects right there. So you know, exchange battery. It takes 6 AA's. And that's about it. Oh yes, no digital proportional, but there's no digital proportional steering on this. It's just nothing. But the thing is, you don't really need it. The steering is so sharp on this. It has tons of oversteer. You can be steering. You'll flick it over. You can see how much steering it has just from that right there. Well, top of the or bottom of it. It's tons of steering. It can basically do. It can spin on a dime. It can really just do anything. So it's a great little car. I would recommend it, but I would say get some bigger tires. I wouldn't say ones that are as big as the ones I have on now, because those are just a wee bit too big. But yes, new tires are a definite must if you're going to buy it. And I forgot to also include this. What I was noticing is this car is really light, so it's hitting bumps. I personally want to get softer suspension on this. And then also, one other thing I want to do somehow is get like some body posts that are coming out of here. So they'll like stick up maybe about this far, and then you can hook more springs to it and actually have independent action up front. So it won't just be going like this whenever you hit the jump over. Because that's what it does. And that's the main reason why it's so hard to control. So softer suspension setup would also be a good thing to get. See you guys later.